Okay, water signs, this is your reading. So this reading is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and this is for the week of Friday, March 13th. It is Friday the 13th. But it's a timeless reading, and you could listen to this reading at any time. So we really want to focus in on water energy, thinking about Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and what's been going on with you lately. So let's check in, water signs. Again, for those of you that are unfamiliar with astrology, you can look up your birth date online and you can see if you're a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Also, for those of you that are familiar with your birth chart, if you are a moon in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer rising. You could also be a cross watcher who is with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio watching this as well. So all are invited. Anyway, so water signs, let's take a look at your energy. What's been going on with you? Okay, so right away I'm seeing that you've maybe wanted to put something into place or put something into action, and you have a lot of ideas about doing that, but you're in a phase of quiet solitude and going within. And so you might be feeling a little bit at odds with the fact that you want to push forward into something. Like something's relatively new that you want to start and get going on, but more information is required. And there's certain things that you need to take a look at. So it's not just, this is not about external circumstances. This is about your internal landscape, your internal feelings, and how you feel about a situation, not about anybody else. And so I think that's really important to point that out. On one hand, you're very excited and eager to start something and get something going. On the other hand, you're very serious and mentally restless, I feel like, too, and not kind of wanting to sit still, but having to sit still. And so let's see why that is. Okay, it's because you've been moving at a very fast pace in certain areas of your life, and you've been taking a lot of risks, and in the past you've been pushing forward and going, and just, hell hath no fury, like a woman scorned. I don't think that it's necessarily a scorning energy with you, although it might be with this Knight of Wands or this Knight of Swords. Like things might have been said, but the energy in the past is very go, let's do it, let's move on, right? Let's just go. And the energy that you're in now is different than that. And I think it's very important for you, water signs, to ascertain between what is old energy versus new energy, and where you need to go with the new energy. And I feel like the new energy it's not like it's energy that is boring or habitual or is going to put you to sleep or anything like that. Although I feel like you do feel kind of bored by something right now. Like maybe it's the solitude, maybe it's the going within that has you a little annoyed at having to slow it down a bit. But you're going to get some great ideas during this phase, and there's going to be so many ideas and so many opportunities that you're not going to actually be sure what to pick. And I think because you are starting a new journey and you are starting something brand new and fresh, that you do need a little bit more quiet and a little bit more solitude, and you need to let the racing stop, thoughts stop, you get some sleep, take care of your body, all of those important things, right? Because coming up in the future is going to be a situation where you need to decide what the right road is for you. Like with the Seven of Cups and the Fool together, I see this as being a multi-road fool. So you could have 7 different paths that you could possibly take, and you could have, innovative, awesome, new, challenging things on every single one of them. But you are gonna have to, I think this looks like a cat, like turning its little head to the side, as silly as that might be. And the Fool is sometimes silly too, right? It's like the dog is running in the other direction. And I think with the Fool, it always strikes me as an energy like being able to look silly, being able to be like, you know what, I look straight up crazy right now, walking to the edge of this cliff and standing over it with a flower in my hand, but I don't care, I'm doing it anyway. And you are going to get into that phase, but you're at the beginning phase with it, and you're just deciding what road you need to take, and you're trying to shine a light on and open up your eyes and let go of the past so that you can move forward with what it is that you want to do. And what is it that you want to do or want to be helped with? Let's see what that energy is. Oh my gosh. So you got slowing down, which, what did I say? You were just in a massive phase of hurry up and go. And you are supposed to slow down right now so that you can get fresh new ideas and decide what path you're going to go on, and be very clear and see the landscape entirely, right? So you're supposed to be slowing down right now. It's just getting reconfirmed. And you have a double Fool. So like I said, you had 7 Fool paths, now you have 14. You have double Fool, double the fun, double the trouble, right? But I'm also seeing celebration here too, which means that, you should really have some fun with your friends and really enjoy yourself, dance, move your body. Maybe you do some type of a dance class. Maybe you have some type of a creative activity that you enjoy, but do something, right? Move your body. Your body is craving to be moved. Just because you need to slow it down on the mind and the plans and the actions doesn't mean that your body can't still be worked out, have exercise, move around, see friends. You can definitely do that. There's just a part of you that I feel directionally needs to pause for a moment and figure out, so you can kind of ascertain what path you're going to take here. And let's get some information about your path. Okay. Base, chakra, and blossom. So you're really starting over from the beginning, aren't you? Pile number 1. Or I'm sorry, this is not pile number 1. I'm used to always doing piles. This is just our water sign reading. So, but you are number 1, water signs. You're the first one I'm working on. So yeah, this is a 1 and this is a 2. So you're at the very beginning and you're going to blossom into something new. And you're going to feel very grounded. Like the Fool right here is, you might not be feeling the most grounded right now. And you might be feeling like, there's so many choices. I don't know what to do. I'm not very grounded. So you're being asked to ground and grow as part of your next journey, is grounding and growing. And you have Lord Shiva with you right here, which is transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe, right? Remember what I said? Dance with the universe. Lord Shiva is like the karmic recycler too. It's like the recycle department. That's how I always remember Shiva. And you can see the snakes and everything around him. So there is a situation that's coming to an end. And you're being told to basically, with the Hermit energy and Shiva, it's like the steps are being given. You are being shown what the next step is. Have faith, right? With the 7 of Cups it seems very overwhelming to the mind. The mind could go crazy with all these options. Have faith. You will be shown the next step and how you can do your special dance with the universe. Like, what is your special thing that you can create, bring into existence, and how do you stay grounded during that? So you're not moving as fast as you were in other phases of your life. I get the feeling, water signs, in prior phases of your life, you had to move very quickly and stay on top of everything. And in your younger energy, and now in your older energy, and you might be 20 years old, I don't know, but now in your older energy, it's like you're being asked to take it down a notch and really get into the beginning, you know, get into a new beginning phase and let go, take everything else to the recycling department. And let me just, I'm going to pull some cards about your path here. So what path is trying to, because you have double Fool energy here, and you've got the Seven of Cups with it, and you're being told to slow it down, pause, get back to basics, right? Slow down the mind so that you can figure out what Spirit wants you to do, right? I just had a jumper come out. Okay, so Five of Pentacles. So again, you're being asked to trust that and receive something too. You're being asked to receive something, but you're not wanting to receive it. You're feeling a little shut down from the world right now, and maybe it's because you pushed so hard for so long and you just need a rest. But there's going to be gifts coming at you. There's going to be people coming at you with things that are valuable that you should take and accept. Okay. Yeah, the Death card. I just said, who is this person that's going to be coming into your life, bringing you gifts and transformation and change? And I pulled the Death card. So it could definitely be a Scorpio. It could be another water sign. Like if you're a Cancer, it could be a Pisces or a Scorpio. Death is usually associated with Scorpio. Yeah, I mean, you're just having to let go of your old ways, right? You're having to let go of your old ways because it was too much in the past, right? And life is asking for big changes from you right now. And that's not always comfortable. Like sometimes we just want to curl up in a ball and ignore it. What is this big change about? Oh, Queen of Swords. So you are being asked to step up into your power. Maybe you're a writer. Maybe you are very good with words. Maybe your job involves some type of a writing, or you're some type of an authority figure that has to be very keen and logical and quick on your game. And the way you were doing it before, so you had the Knight of Swords before, but you're trying to become the Queen of Swords, right? So the way you were doing it before was scattering too much of your energy and pushing way too hard. You're being asked to hold still for a while, stand in your energy, and up-level yourself to the Queen of Swords. For what purpose is that? I just asked, and I pulled the Ace of Cups. So the reason you're being asked to do that is because you are going to find a hell of a lot of self-love, healing, and maybe even possibly a relationship if you're looking for one. And not everyone's looking for one, and I just want to honor that. But you will find a hell of a lot of self-love and healing and divine gifts. And because it's Ace of Cups and it's in your element of the cups, which is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, I really do feel like this is like a heart healing for you. This is very impactful. This is something that just brings the sweeter side of life. Because like with the Queen of Swords here can be very like, you know, she's very strong and she's very smart and logical, but it can be a bit like, you know, cold as ice. And so bringing the Ace of Cups in with that energy is just saying that you get to have an open heart and you get to have good things in your life and you get to experience a healing from anything in the past that was holding you back. So I love that you're trying to get to the Ace of Cups. That's why you're doing what you're doing. And the Ace of Cups too here, I feel, is very creative. So if you're a creative person and you work with some type of writing or journalism or some kind of medium like that, new, I want to say like a new sense of feeling is coming into your processes and your analytical. It's like you're joining your analytical skills with a new sense of feeling and believing. And so that's where you're trying to get to. It's much more refined energy than, for example, saying the Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords together. These are not negative cards. They're not bad cards. They probably served you very well in your life. But you're being asked to up-level that into a new level, into one of more discipline and rigor, and a peacefulness about it too, with the Eight of Cups, with the Ace of Cups. So thank you, water signs. I hope you got a lot out of your reading, and I hope that makes sense for you. Please let me know in the comments if that made sense for you or if it resonated, and any other ideas that you would have for any type of reading that you would want to see on my channel. So thank you very much. This is Natalie again from Power Moon Tarot signing off. Good night.